Hi, good afternoon, and welcome back to today's show. I'm glad everybody could make it one more day. I hope everybody had a fantastic week. I know we've been having a lot of rain and stuff, but we needed it. The past couple of shows, we've done a little water scenery with a lot of trees, and then we've done one with just a tree. I thought maybe today we'd just do some mountains. I know a lot of people has problems with mountains. We're not going to put snow on the mountains. It's just watercolor mountains. We'll have a little bit of sky, a little bit of blue, and then we'll just work from one mountain to another mountain, and have different planes of mountains. If you're driving in a car, and the mountains you see the sky and you go all in there, but then if you look all the way in the distance, you're not sure if it's mountains in the back or if it's clouds in the back, because the further it is, it's almost the same color of the sky. And then as you get closer to the mountains, it starts having a little bit more shape, and then a little bit more color, and then you see a little bit more details, and as it comes closer to you, you get other details. And that's what we're going to try. What I'm going to try to represent today is just from the distance to as it comes close, and we'll see how much we get done today. And with that, let's just start. I'm going to pick up my big brush. Whoops, I got no paper towels. I thought I forgot to bring out something, so I'm gonna go out. There we go, got some paper towels. And I'm gonna fold it up just to dry my brush. I had it all sitting in here for the longest time. There goes my small brush. I have my small brush someplace here, and probably in the water, or maybe it fell on the floor, the small brush, the other brush, but we'll see. We'll see what we find. Okay. It's probably someplace, but we'll see. I'm gonna pick up, and I'm just gonna water down this brush a little bit. Take a little bit of water. I'm gonna pick up a little bit of blue. We're just gonna add a little bit of cloud, sky to this one. There we go. I'm gonna work myself down a little bit. As it comes down to me, it's gonna get lighter. Something like that. Good. I'm just gonna take up some of this water. I'm going to try the brush. Let me see something. Okay, it's no big deal. Okay. I'm going to take the script liner brush, put this back in here. I'm going to get the little brush. And right here, right about here, there's still a little bit of, this is how we dry, okay. I'm going to take a little bit of water. This is blue with water. And I'm just going to, something like that. Then I'm just going to start shaping it like a little mountain. There. It's not going to be too much detail. It's just going to bring it down some. There we go, something like that. Now I'm going to take the big brush, take a little bit of the border, and with this part here, I'm just going to try to lose some of this. I don't want this to be that dark. There. bring some of this down. I want to make it a little lighter. There. Something like that, there. Like I said, where you don't see that, where you're not sure if it's a mountain or clouds. There we go. When Woody tried this brush out, I'm going to get rid of some of this water. There we go. Okay. So that's the first one. I see there's a glare on the TV, so I may make it, I'm going to take this brush here, and I'm just going to darken that up a little bit, just where you could see. Let me see, something like that, okay. I'm seeing myself on TV, and I see that you may not see it, so I'm just going to darken this up just a little bit. Okay, there you go. And as it working down, I'm going to make it lighter with the big brush. I'm just going to make it a little lighter. There. The other thing with the mountains, you don't want to always have it in the same shape. You want it to be, some may be a little pointy, some going to be a little longer. And that's another thing we're going to work at, is just different shapes. Oh, excuse me. So again, I'm going to take the big brush. Let me use the small brush for the time being. I'm going to get a little more blue. Now, I'm going to bring it up above this mountain a little bit, where you could tell is another mountain, but then but it's going to be just a little darker. Excuse me. There we go. Yeah, you see now it's coming a little darker. And still, there's still a lot of blue in it. I'm going to take the big brush again, and as the mountain goes closer, it gets a little more lighter. Okay. Now I'm going to take a little bit of the same blue, a little bit of blue, a little bit of blue. There's a little bit too much blue, more watery. There you go. Excuse me. Got a dry throat today. And a little bit of blue, a little bit of burnt sienna. We're going to add that. Now that's a little bit too dark. I didn't want to be that dark. So I'm going to go up and pick up a little bit more blue. A little bit more blue, make it a little bit more lighter. Lighter. A little bit more blue. It's going to look almost like a black, and I don't want it to be gray yet. So, okay. You know what, there's one thing about watercolor. If it's too dark, we could always dead it out. So this one here is going to come up a little higher. Then we're going to come down with it. Now that's still a little dark. But like I said, I'm going to thin this out mighty quick. I'm going to go into the water. I'm just going to thin this one out. There we go. Bring it down, bring it down. There. Put a little bump on it. You're going to bring that down till you don't see that. Take the big brush, dash heavy enough water on it, and once again I'm going to get rid of some of this. I don't think we're gonna get this one done in one show. This one probably will be 2 shows, so we'll see how it works. Now, I'm gonna take that same color that I made lighter. Now I'm gonna make it a little darker, and this one's gonna be a different shaped mountain, but it's gonna be a little darker, and we're gonna start it behind, in front of this one. There you go. We're gonna come down. Okay. I'm gonna take the big brush. I'm gonna come down and bring this one down. Make this one just a little darker than the other one. Okay. Take a little bit of this same color. I'm gonna fill in some. I'm gonna put a little bit more detail in this one. Not too much, just a little bit more. Put some shadows darker on this one. Because it's a little bit closer. It's a little bit closer. And I'm just gonna work it up. Work this one up. Okay. Good. Now, what I'm going to do, we're going to break some of this up. I'm going to go into that brown that we had before, a little bit of brown. Just a little bit of brown. And right around here, we're going to add some trees. But it's going to be very light. We're just going to add a little bit of trees. And that's what I'm doing. I'm just touching it, I'm bringing it down, bringing it down, bringing it down. Okay, I'm going to clean the water out. And then again, I'm going to thin out the bottom. You won't see this much. You won't see too much of this anyway. It's just a little bit of tree line. That's all we're putting in. Now we're going to get this brush. I'm going to go back into that same brown, the same gray that we've been using. And right here, we're going to add another row of mountains right here. Now this is going to be a little darker. And we're going to bring that across some of these trees. There we go. And we're going to bring this one down. I don't want it to look like this one, so I have to add. I'm going to have to remove something or even bring this one up a little higher, which we could. Let me go into, I'll go up. There we go. Put another bump on this one. And we're going to bring this one down a little bit. Get into the water. I got some brown on this one, which I don't mind. And we're just going to bring this one down. Get a little bit more water. Get a little bit of this color. I'm going to add a little bit of brown to this one. And I'm just going to bring this one down. There we go. some of this dark color, and I'm going to pick up a little bit of birds, the darker brown, and we're going to add some darker brown to this one. Some burnt umber, just a little bit of burnt umber, just a little bit. There we go. That's going to be the darker side of the mountain. As we could add some darker on this side. And bring it across. Then we're going to work that down. Go back into this. Okay. I have some more shadows up on this side, coming down on this side. We're going to stop it right around here. We get the big brush. I'm going to wash some of this down. Okay. 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 Now let's start getting into some of these other colors. Right here. Now this is going to come closer to us, so this is going to have a lot more detail and a lot more shape. And this one's going to come all the way across. Let's put this one coming up here. A little bit more water on this one. That one down. Now we're going to work this one down. Take the big brush. And we're going to just bring it some of this darker color down, fill it in. While I'm doing that, that's bringing in the light sections that I want to be light. That's all. And then the mountain will get close, as it comes close to the ground, it gets a little lighter. This is going to be the darker part. There we go. Let's bring that up now. Yeah. Now this part looks funny, this part right here. I don't like how this part looks. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take my small brush, 1/4-inch brush, and we're going to make some trees. I'm going to clean this out. I'm going to go into some yellow. Some blue, make our green. I don't want it to be too wet today. Let's see how wet this is. Now it's got to be a little darker. Maybe a little darker. A little bit more. That might be a little too dark, but we'll see. Let's see. No, this will be okay. Just gonna add some little pine, some trees up here, just to cut where it doesn't. A bit of yellow. I'm going to try to brush down a little bit. A little bit more greener. Now, the only reason I put this one here because I had an even number, and we don't want to even number trees or anything. Now, I'm going to take some of the burnt sienna. We're just add some water to it. And we're just going to add some thin branches going up to some of these. Don't leave too many. Okay. Good, something like that. If you put too much stuff on one side and too much on one side, you're not making a center for somebody to look at, and we're going to do that here. So I don't want to put too much up here. I'm going to make a focus point. And the focus point is going to be off right around here. Came up with an idea, and I think we're going to do it. I'm going to go into the small brush, and we're going to work on this mountain here. We're going to do a little bit more work on this one here. We're going to bring down some of this. I'm going to some of the dark. Okay, and I'm just going to slide off a paint. There we go. Add some shadows to some of this. There we go. Bring this one down a little bit. Go a little bit darker on some of this. Oops. There you go. Yep. It's going to be the lighter side. So it's going to get a little lighter down here. I'll bring this one down on this side. There we go. Bring it across the trees. Okay. Cuff. There we go. Something like that. Good. I'm going to pick up a little bit of the brown, dark brown, and right here, right around here, I'm going to start adding some little stones and there we go. work this one out. There. Dark side, light side. I get another one here. And, okay. There we go. I'm going to bring this one across a little bit. Light side, dark side. That's good. Okay. I'm going to get a little bit burnt sienna. Nope, still the same one. And right here, I'm going to bring up a couple more stones right here. Just like that. Okay, we got 2 minutes. Okay. Now I'm gonna pick up this blue. This blue. Okay, I'm gonna take a little bit more. I'm going to come across here a little bit, just a little bit here. Yep, just like that. I'm going to get a little bit of water. I'm going to take a little bit more blue, not too much. And real fast, I'm going to come up, I'm going to come down, and I'm going to come across. I'm going to put a little waterfall right here. Look at that. Come up, come across. I want it a little darker. And down. There we go. We only got, we're just about finished with this show here. We're going to finish this one on next part. We'll turn this one into a 2-part series. I want to thank everybody for coming. I hope you're enjoying this one. I hope you're understanding, from the distance with the mountains and stuff. So I'm going to say goodbye now. I'm going to just do a little bit more work on this one and hope to see you again next week. Thank you and bye-bye.